Now, making customers look and feel better. That is the goal of most hair salons, but there is a special one in Baltimore County that will make you feel super sassy. No surprise, Yolanda Vasquez decided to check that one out for this week's Behind the Biz.
Well, Jeff, there are several salons all around Maryland, and they all have a pretty good backstory, I'm sure. But here at Sass Salon, you have a talented bunch of individuals who are all working together to create a unique hair care experience. Joining me now to talk a little bit more about Sass Salon is the Sassy Hair Chicken owner, Debbie Basil. How you doing, Debbie?
I'm doing sass-tacular. How are you?
I think we're going to get that sass word in there quite a few times.
Yeah.
So you have a mantra and something that you list on your website that says it's not just a salon, it's an attitude. And there's probably more to that. Tell me what that means exactly.
What it means is when people come get their hair done, we want them to feel like they're part of the family and know that they're getting a fabulous hair experience. They're going to leave the salon knowing that they look great, because when you have a great hair day, you have a great day.
Everybody likes to feel that way, and you think you have that when you go into most salons, but what do you do differently that achieves that?
At Sass, for the new client, we sit down and talk to them. We have a consultation that's 2 pages long. We ask questions about everything from how much time do you want to spend styling your hair to the condition of your hair and what you want to achieve. For a first client or when they're doing a makeover, we do before and after photos. As you can see back here in the corner, we take the picture before, and then when they're transformed, we take the after picture so they can know that, oh my gosh, look how great I look. And that makes them feel really special.
Yeah, visually it can make all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
Clearly, by all the red and black balloons and the boas, you are celebrating your 4th anniversary, not to mention the huge banner outside. I love all the catchy sayings that you have. But this has been a long journey for you. Tell me a little bit more about how you got started.
Well, long ago, in '84, I went to Penn State, graduated with a degree in marketing, moved to Baltimore for a job as a claims adjuster, kind of crazy. Got married, had kids, was a stay-at-home mom, decided when my youngest was 4, I really wanted to go do something I've always wanted to do. Put him in all-day pre-K, and off to hair school I went. Started working About Faces, and from there went to New York, took classes, created a beauty color inspiration called Beauty and Brick, and eventually got a job working with Nick Arrojo in New York City. I would commute every day or every week for a year. And at the end of that year, I said, you know what? I need to come back to Baltimore and do what I do best for the people that I have loved all my years in doing hair.
But you know, it wasn't easy at first because you told me it took you several years to even find a retail space.
Yeah.
Talk to me about why you were so picky, or maybe it was more particular about where you landed.
Right. Well, having the business degree, I know the background of how to run and operate a salon. Many salons don't operate at a profit, and that's not what I'm in business for. I needed to make sure that the space was A, the right location, and B, the right lease. I negotiated leases downtown, uptown, and around town, and when I found this space, I said, okay, it has the space, it has the numbers, it has the warm feeling of a neighborhood salon where people will just love to come and enjoy the experience.
You guys tout yourselves as the area's hair color experts. Is that primarily you driving that, or is that something that you pass along to your staff as well? And what does it take to be a master hair colorist?
Well, many years, obviously. I've been in the business 20 years. Doing hair at About Faces, I would go to I would go to Bumble and Bumble and Wella Hair Color, receive their master color certification. And here at Sass, I train my stylists in everything that I have learned throughout my journey. When I was at Arrojo studio in Soho, New York City, I was a senior colorist. And under the guidance of the master colorist there, I learned an amazing amount of information when it comes to color. New ways of doing things, new ways of formulating, and I continually go to New York, go to California. I am always looking for new information and education when it comes to hair because it's always changing.
Always changing, and it sounds like a little bit of a science. Last question just has to do with the future, because you mentioned to me the Beauty and Brick. What is it that you hope to do beyond the hair salon?
Well, one of the things in my journey of my life has been to think of a way to give back to the community. To me, that is such an important aspect of my world. And while I was going to New York, I created a hair color inspiration called Beauty and Brick. The day that I was taking the photographs for my inspiration, my aunt passed away from uterine sarcoma. That's when I said, all right, it has to be something to do to help people living with cancer. I have a Beauty and Brick foundation that I've created, and my vision is to have some type of building with a salon, a spa, shoes, clothing, boutiques, and then upstairs have a wellness area for people living with cancer. I just have that desire to be able to give back to the community. Everyone is touched by cancer in some way, shape, or form.
Wonderful stuff. Debbie Basil, it was a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you so much for your time.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Same here. And if you'd like to find out more information about SAS Salon, just log on to our website at npt.org and click on Your Money in Business. All right, Jeff, I'm going to let Debbie work her magic with her fingers there. Little do you realize I came in here this morning and I was sort of a hot mess. So she's already fixed me up, but she's going to add a few finishing touches to make sure that when I step out, I have a SAS-tastic day. All right, perfect. All right, that'll wrap it up here from Towson. Now back to you in the studio. Go ahead, Debbie. Do your thing, girl.
Well, it's the age